As the Yes Network presents New York Yankees baseball.
On the mound, and this is the lineup that he's going to face. It's brought to you by Stop Pitch.
He does mix in a curve to lefties, but we haven't seen a changeup yet. So that's kind of a work in progress, is how he's going to find a pitch to get out lefties more consistently as he progresses.
Well, let's take a look at the Yankee defense behind them, brought to you by your Tri-State Chevy dealers. Dominguez, Grisham, and Bellinger left to right in the outfield. In the infield, Ryan McMahon at third, Anthony Volpe at short, Jazz Chisholm Jr. at second, Paul Goldschmidt over at first. Really good defensive infield. Austin Wells behind the plate. And now let's check out the keys to the game, brought to you by your local Kia dealers.
Well, you got a young pitcher on the Yankees side, and then Drew Rasmussen, who's had some injuries, and his length has been a bit of an issue. So the starting pitcher length is big. The running game of the Rays, something to watch. Gonna put some pressure on the Yankees, and then the offense from the Yankees without Judge. We'll see who picks it up.
Simpson's ready. Schlittler is ready. And let's do it here in the Bronx.
Judge. We'll see who picks it up.
Simpson's ready. Schlittler is ready. And let's do it. Schlittler is ready. And let's do it here in the Bronx. First pitch is a strike. We're underway. 98 miles an hour as a home plate umpire. This time dialed it up to 99. Foul back. You want to keep Simpson up the bases. 32 stolen bases. Grounded to second. Got him on a curveball. One away. Tampa Bay's in a little bit of a free fall. They've lost 4 straight and 53. Card spot. It's been quite a drop. Tipped into the glove of Wells.
Strike zone so far.
Here's Jonathan Aranda. And you've always told me, David, if you can get through the line
to 0-2. You don't need to move the catcher in and out so much. Just get a big part of the zone.
Got the slider in there for. 3-1. Let's take a look at his arsenal. There's a slider. 3-2 on a run. The 3-2. Also, you can tell that his spike is beaten up. He must drag it. And Aranda wins that. Quick bat against a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Let's see how this goes. 0-1. Schlittler thought that was a strike.
All over the edges.
High fly ball left field. Dominguez back, track, wall, see ya. Arrow, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. There's Josh Lowe.
They go a long way, Michael, because they allow you to.
3-0.
And that turned in about 3 weeks.
Here's Jake Mangum, 29-year-old rookie. Last 6 games, 3 for 22. One and 0. Runner goes. Pitch is high. The throw to second. Not in. So laboring here after the first 2 batters. The 2-0. 3-0. And there's ball 4. Here's Tristan Gray. He was acquired on Saturday from the White Sox. Oh, Ha-Seong Kim. Those are big, important pieces for them. Line to right field. Bellinger reaches up. So Grisham will start it off. And a strike. And another strike. In the American League. He's down 0-2 against Rasmussen. And he goes down on strikes.
Potential to be good out there.
Now there was one change in the defense of the Milwaukee Brewers. That one is looped into left field. It's a base hit for Dominguez. Played out there by Mangum. Arrow being one such deal. A threat to run with 15 stolen bases. Dominguez leads off first. Bellinger with a big cut. He's lost 2 out of 3. They salvaged the final game yesterday. The 0-1. 1-1. Yankees down 2-0. Center field. Simpson takes a strange route and cannot make the play. Well, we gave you the scouting report. Here's Giancarlo Stanton. And a strike.
Now you got to face Stanton right here.
Oh, 2. That's the way
it's like, what happened?
Line drive, it's a base hit to right field. Dominguez advances to third. They do not run on Josh Lowe. 3 bases loaded, 1 out. Two and 1. Two. No place to put Chisholm. And here is the payoff. Ball 4. That'll fall. 1-0. Bellinger. Fouled away. Fouled straight back and slants. 2-2.
Him throw too many pitches in the first inning.
Swing and a miss. Got him. Yesterday. Check swing, which is his calling card. The 1-0. One. 2-1.
And also on a team that has a winning record.
Ripped. Foul. The 2-2. 30 years
Together with George Steinbrenner made a deal.
2-2. Upstairs.
He's going to be at the game this weekend. We're going to try to hook up.
Runners go. Ball 4. Austin Wells. Austin had an odd day. Loop. Left side. Walls makes walls. And there's a strike. Knocked down by Schlittler. Scrambles after it. Throw to first. Not in. 1-0. That goes flying. Just missed Will Warren, too. One and 2. Swing and a miss on a 90. So here is Chandler Simpson. Foul back. 24 years old. But in July hitting .342, so he's bounced back nicely. High fly ball. Dominguez.
It's hard to find offense, right? A good bat.
His option for next year during spring training, $12 million. So with the amount of production he gives you, $12 million in today's. The 1-2 upstairs.
How do you put him away? What pitches do you go to?
Foul back here. Two count on Diaz. Swing and a miss. Got him. 98 miles an hour. I mean, you've always, I mean, you're one of the top players in basketball, no matter whether you're shredded or not. But why go that route?
Just basketball for like 1 month, focus on other things. So it was a really good, fresh, and healthy start for me.
0-2 count on Volpe as we start the bottom of the second. Did he go? Yes, he did.
But that first game, how they received me, it was really special, and that's how I felt as a Laker.
It was made. The Mavericks got a lot of criticism regarding it, and then they start to leak out stuff. Well, we don't know if he's ever going to be in shape. You should mail him a copy of the Men's Health magazine. Did you ever play any baseball?
A lot.
Yeah. That is chopped to second. And that'll. So Oklahoma City wins the title.
Great players, and they really play very well that season. But there's, I think, the West.
Now you also got an opportunity to play with LeBron. What was that like? Ground ball, second base. There's Jazz.
I mean, there's a lot. Obviously, I would say Jokic. Giannis. Giannis is amazing. Shai has been amazing. And then, you go. I like the Knicks. I like my guy JB. You know that. So, I always cheer for him.
Were you surprised when Thibodeau was let go? 1-1 on Caminero. Foul back here again.
I was really interested. You said that you got away from basketball.
Behind. But after 1 week, I was okay. So I was mostly playing paddle or tennis. So those two sports.
It's more emotionally and mentally too, right?
El Nino Maravilla, Swaggy L, Luka Legend, Too Easy, and Luka Magic. Which one do you like the best?
Oh, I don't know. I think like El Nino Maravilla was when first time I came to the U.S. I got straight to Dallas, so it was kind of new to me. But I got used to it. Felt like my home. So that's what I'm trying to do in LA.
Mangum. Pitch upstairs.
I mean, I'm just trying to focus on the game, honestly. But in LA, obviously, every game you have somebody that's very famous. So it's kind of exciting, honestly. That's the first one.
The 1-1. Other than basketball, what's top of the third inning? How cool is it? Obviously, all NBA player.
Control. Every kid dreams about it.
Now, have you met with Jordan at all?
Yeah.
This will be the 60th pitch for Schlittler. And that'll do it. Luka, enjoy your future game. I'll tell you what, remember when he just said, yeah, look at this. He looks like a different guy. He's actually thin.
Yeah, I did. No, certainly diet's a big part of it, being in the weight room. Yeah, he has transformed his body.
High fly ball. Simpson puts it away.
And shorter. It can take its toll.
I mean, when you look at what over games.
Yes. It's not just physical, it's mental and emotional too. Just really a big saying, especially in basketball. You guys play all year round a lot of times.
3-0. Now 3-2. Foul back.
And move different directions, but very subtle, nuanced movement.
Foul back. Popped up, way up there. Aranda makes the catch.
He's really persevered. Going back to his college days at Oregon State. Threw a perfect game there his freshman year. 87 miles an hour tonight.
So they've had some odd usage with him because of that. He's on 54 and 32, then back up to 53 and 75 last time out. I think a lot of time in baseball, I think people are guessing. I mean,
really work. I think the medical testing they do nowadays is probably the best game test that you do in the trainer's room nowadays. So the medical data much, much better. in terms of measurements, and they can kind of tell where you if you show some fatigue or some weakness.
Strike three. Chisholm down low. All the runs scored in the first inning. And a strike to Tristan Gray. And Gray hit a bullet, but was caught by Bellinger to end the inning in the first. One and two. You know how batters are, David. I wonder if somebody... Chop. Chisholm. Couldn't get it.
Yes.
There's a base hit to center field by Taylor Walls. That move. Again, right before the game, the Rays traded their starter Danny Jansen to Milwaukee. Dice shows bunt, takes outside.
Back.
It's funny, Joe Girardi was talking about bunting, perfect time to bunt. Well, some people don't know how to bunt. And they took the bunt off and he swings through it. He said there's some guys that... Still 1 and 2.
Initially.
Swing and a miss. Dice down on. Let's see if they can turn two. There's one, and they do on the speedy. Goldschmidt will lead it off against Drew Rasmussen. And one. Well, the Rays certainly believe $20 million based on innings and if he avoids the IL. So let us get it.
Well, his style of pitching is very sustained. Can get you to miss bats.
Soft ground ball. Walls. Tough blow.
One of the great young left-handed pitchers when he broke in.
Guys, you're talking about pitchers and injuries. A familiar face walked into the Yankees clubhouse today. Clark Schmidt was there. Tommy John, it was the internal brace. He described it as his ligament was coming off the bone, so they simply just reattached it. They didn't need to pull another ligament. He is going to be a factor for this team next season.
And that's good news for them.
That's absolutely good news, and that is really the key. I mean, everybody's promising in my mind. You can cut the healing time down by 6 months or so. Dr. Ahmad is healing process much quicker. And to me, that's one of the keys to the whole thing.
And man, bases loaded walk. There's a strike to also left the bases loaded in the first. They did take a game off yesterday with Toronto losing the final game of the series against the
Tough as the Yankees found out over the last two series up there.
Soft ground ball. Gray gets well. As we start the fifth inning, Diaz has struck out twice against the Yankee right-hander. 0-1. So what a difference a month makes. In late June, in the playoffs. Now those simulations have it around 20%. That's how quick.
That's the story of today's game, right? The bullpens are
bullpen giving away. So 6 and 17, that's the worst in baseball over that stretch. And to make that at George M. Steinbrenner Field in Tampa, there's no dome. And the heat in August is really.
Do have new ownership lined up. The sale of the franchise.
And the word is that ownership wants to, but it gets done by opening day. And you have to deal again with hurricane season.
Remember when Tropicana Field was first built? The rumor was that San Francisco for a while until the expansion race came in and moved in.
Line drive over the leaping try of McMahon into left field. The base hit for Aranda. And the record, Major League Baseball record. Line drive left field. Dominguez makes the catch. Caminero hit it hard, but right.
The Boone showing a lot of confidence in Schlittler right here with the lefty up and the lefty warmed up.
Oh, 1. The 0-1. 0-2.
Yeah, his fastball's not just velocity, it's got a little life to it.
The 0-2. Line drive. It's a base hit to center field. Diaz rounds third. He'll score. Moving to third, Aranda. It's an RBI single. Hedrick is back for the double play. 0-2 on Mangum.
Yeah, 3-pitch pitcher looking for a little help from his friend here. Hedrick, one of those lefties, you see his fast seems a little quicker because he releases it a little closer to home plate.
Big strikeout, Mangum. One 1-0 on Caballero.
Plate there, Michael. There's a Yankee cowboy hat night coming up here in the Bronx on the 30th. Cowboy hat night.
You gonna put it on with me?
I will.
All right. That's a pretty nice lid. Here's the job. Strikes out 2, leaves 2 on. We're halfway through. Tampa Bay 3, Yankees 2. Well, David just talked about it. Come out to Yankee Stadium this Wednesday, July 3rd. The Yankees take on the Rays in an important divisional matchup. It's Yankees Cowboy Hat night. First 18,000 guests 21 and older. See the Yankees Cowboy Hat courtesy of Budweiser. Tickets going fast, so get yours today at Yankees.com. 3-2. So the Caballero takes over at second.
10-gallon hat? Is that what that Cowboy hat's?
So what are you saying? I need 15?
How many gallons?
I noticed Lorne Michaels there.
Big Yankee fan. Yes, he shows up a lot. I saw him.
That was your first trip to Wimbledon, right?
It was great.
That's on my bucket list. Is it worth it?
Yes, it is worth it.
Put Michael K. there in that seat just for one game.
Just talk to Lauren?
Just 3-2.
Out of Belushi or Chris Farley into David Wells. Kind of see that personality.
Hit shortly. Oh, what a play by Walls. He took a base hit. Grisham. Breaking. High fly ball. Sims. Dominguez with another hit. So he's 2 for 3. High drive, right field, but there is low, and he'll put it away for the 0-2. Strikes. The thing that comes with that one's popped up by Wells, and he's retired.
Not so friendly anymore.
High fly ball, right field. Bellinger on the run, on the track.
Rare commodity.
There's a strike to Chandler Simpson. Oh, and 2. One and 2.
Back on top. He's really throwing over the top more. Fastball has good carry, good life.
To the last month. Swing and a miss. Simpson down on strikes. And they go to Edwin Uceda. And he's too valuable to them. 0-2. Breaking ball froze. Stand 4 straight scoreless games. 0-1.
I see some deception built into that delivery.
Game after 81 pitches. 2-2. And there's that change. And Chisholm Goldschmidt fouls it away. Goldschmidt was 0 for 2 against Rasmussen. High pop-up. Walls will make the play. In the Rays order. Pitch inside. And with the righties coming up, they turn to Hamilton.
Now, Hedrick looked good.
Yankees will have finished their game against the Rays. They have an afternoon game on Thursday with Mixwell. The Tigers beat the Diamondbacks 5-1 tonight, but Suarez left the game after being hit on the hand with a pitch.
Such a big difference, too, when you're trading for a player is essentially hurt.
It's a lot of game of chicken on both sides. Aranda rips one to right field. It's a base hit. It's going to go to the wall. Diaz will go to third. They'll hold him there. For Aranda, it's a double, and the Rays are set up. Second and third. Yankees bring the infield halfway with Caminero at the plate. And there's a strike. 0-2. Right back to Hamilton. He comes home. The tag is
from Compton to the Bronx. Really well done book. His story.
Weaver comes on. The 0-1 now on low. First and third, one out. Now changeup back. Aranda at third. Caminero with 5 stolen bases. He's at first. Drilled deep to right field. It is. Good night for him.
Well, when Weaver's going right, this is when he really gets in attack mode. He gets in a count leverage spot. He can go up the ladder or change up down and get a swing and a miss.
Spoiled the change. Fouled the fastball away. Swing and a miss. Got him on the change. So here's Mangum. Couple of strikeouts and a walk. Top of the 7th inning. First and third now, 2 outs. 1-1.
On those sorts of things. Weaver's not the only one to do that.
And the pitch. Ground ball, McMahon. And we pitch outside. McMahon, an RBI walk with the bases low. Squibb, third base. Caminero.
Skied the couple of innings in relief of Cam Schlittler. Kept this a 1-run game right here. Now 8 outs to go.
Now it's going to be interesting to see how the Yankees generate out. He's on the IL. Who will pick up the slack? Wells, who's 0 for 2. Another check swing. And he strikes out on that. Volpe fouls it away. Anthony batting ninth for the second.
Dove and snagged it and threw him out.
One. Strike 3 on to Tampa Bay, and Caballero pops it up foul. Now we were telling you about the Suarez hit by pitch, hand and finger was tender to the touch. Right now the Diamondbacks are calling him day to day. And every team that wants...
Yeah, if it's a fracture or a broken finger, 6 weeks minimum. Maybe longer. Bit of a under-the-radar trade. Cookie Carrasco. The gentleman of the game. A great story.
Ground ball, knocked down by Volpe, but it's going to be a hit.
And here it's pretty quickly there. Kind of ran Luke Weaver out there. Tim Hill gets squeezed on the first pitch. Up.
Left center long.
Nice. Legs mattered. He went and got it.
Big cut and a foul ball. Base hit, right field. Caballero advances to second.
Faced him many times with the Cubs. He was a great player, great hitter.
Johnny DeLuca pinch hits for Simpson, and that's going to be base hit. A chopper and no man. So with Diaz coming up, hasn't signaled yet.
A little bit surprised. They're not going to come up and maybe cut the run down. Down 1 run here.
Banking on the double play, but as David's mentioning, it's a gamble. 2-0. 2-1.
You have the option to cut him down at home.
I saw that stat, 50. Oh, just missed. Hill wanted that call.
Be off.
Fly ball left field. Dominguez makes the throw. Not nearly in time. Fouls it off. Knocked down by Hill. And against the out of first, and that'll do it.
Numbers and only 12 walks as well.
Foul back.
Well, I certainly didn't have meeting Luka.
0-2 on Grisham. 11 hits for the Rays, 4 for the Yanks. 1-2.
Feels like
Since the walk in the first inning, the only base run. Grounded to first. 1 down. I'm not sure the crowd knows that this 16 OPS.
rather than McMahon. But here's the opportunity against a lefty right here.
1-2. So line drive. It's a base hit. Those numbers go up. A pinch hit single for Rosario makes a big turn, and he'll head back to. He got a hit. Bellinger takes the strike. Now the answer to David Banks.
Yes.
So this was his one opportunity to definitely get him in at bat against the lefty. Fairbanks warming right now. The 0-2. Popped up. Theis giving it a look. And he can't make. Chop. Going to be a tough play. But it's a nice play.
Probably his best pitch. It's a real downer. An excellent depth to that slider. Really drops.
Fairbanks is pitching on 5 days rest. Why? Because the Rays are losers of 4 straight. 1-2. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. 98 miles an hour. So you see Rosario and McMahon against Fairbanks. Chop foul. Gain some ground. Another game of interest. Boston and Minnesota 3-3 bottom of the 7th inning at Target Field. And Boston
did a pretty decent job of keeping this game close. The Yankees haven't been able to mount any offense.
Now gain firepower to take out of the lineup. Missed outside. Fly ball, left field, backing up Bellinger. They did strike him out in the 7th. Quite a story to the big leagues. Lined into left center field. Here comes Bellinger. Here's Mangum. Popped up. So good job by Brubaker. McMahon will put it away. Chisholm a bases loaded walk and 2 strikeouts. 1-0. Drilled down the right field line, but hooks foul. Two and 1. Chisholm, Goldschmidt, and McMahon. Drops a slider. Chisholm steps out. Bottom of the 9th inning, Yankees down by 2. 4-11-0, leading to 5-0. High fly ball. 1-0. They need a waved at that one. One and 2. Chop up the middle. Walls makes the man with 2 outs in the 9th. And a strike. McMahon an RBI. And he keeps the game alive with a stinging single to right field. Lowe gets the ball in. Wells 0 for 3 tonight. 1-0. Yankees looking for that jolt. They're not holding McMahon at first. He takes off. There's a strike. No throw, so defense if Wells gets on. Grounded foul, and they're down 9. That one is ripped into right center. DeLuca on the run, and he makes the play to end the game. Taking